Good morning, everyone. We are back. Today we have a very special video. This is one that I've been wanting to make for quite some time, but didn't have the proper tools, if you know what I mean. So I recently picked up a new mountain bike, and this is, I would consider, my first real mountain bike. I've had some mountain bikes that were lower build quality, we'll just put it that way. Full suspension, but this is my first kind of decked out bike. And if you are in the Tucson area, Sierra Vista, or even Casa Grande, Mesa, even Phoenix, and you want a smoke and deal, come down to the Tucson area and go to Copper Spoke. They are going to have pretty much more of your higher end bikes in there, and if you're ready to make a deal, the owner is always willing to work with you. But let me bring you guys in here. This is my 23 Ibis Ripmo, and this is the V2S. So this is the last iteration before they came out with the new frame for 24, which is the V3. Now this is the carbon frame. However, I did opt to get the aluminum wheels. I like these Blackbird wheels. But don't get me wrong, the carbon ones are amazing. And up front, we've got the Fox 38s. So these are massive compared to what I am coming from. I'm coming from to Fox again, but those were 34s, and they were their entry level shocks. These are the FOXFACTORYs here, guys. And this is a 29er. So my last bike, again, completely different, was a 27.5. So this does take some getting used to. Let's see if I can bring you out over here. Hopefully we don't have too much shadow. It's early in the morning, guys, and that sun is directly on my back. So I'm gonna try and not be in the shadow here. But I believe the rake on this bike is maybe 36. I could be wrong. And my last bike wasn't as raked out. So it was more of a, I guess, trail bike. This is more of an enduro / all mountain. So that is taking some time to get used to. This is only a second time I've brought it out. First time was just a feeler ride, just to see how it performs, how it shifts, and where my suspension needs to be. And again, these are 29s, and it's a 12 speed. And I usually ran my 27.5s at a high PSI as far as the tires go. But others have told me I don't need to run it as high. What do you guys think? Right now, we're just on some fire roads, some dirt roads out in my neighborhood. But this isn't the typical stuff that I ride on. This is all flat. There's no rocks out here. But right now I'm at 40 front and rear. Is that too much, guys? What do you think? Should I be running a little less? I'm a big dude. I'm 6'2", about 235-ish, maybe a little more with water and, I don't know, maybe other accessories. But let's come over here. Again, sorry guys for the shadow. But here she is. This is the back view. And if you are interested in this frame, you can get some smoking deals right now, either directly from Ibis or from your local, higher end bike store. This color pattern here, let me bring you in. If you can see that, it's kind of got a olive or an OD color. And this top portion is, I don't know, maybe a dark green, forest green. And then you have almost a neon color here, which match my 1-Up pedals that I just recently bought for this bike. This color pattern is called Bruce Banner. So I thought that was pretty rad. Bruce Banner is the Hulk, if you guys don't know, and he's green. So I think it's pretty cool. But let me know what you guys think. Like I said, you guys can get a smoking deal on this V2S. I believe right now, though, They only have XL frames left in stock. So if you're a big dude, I would say 6 foot and over, this is the perfect bike for you. And you know, I don't think you're going to find a better deal for what you get. The other bikes that were in this category were maybe some of the Yetis or the higher end specialized bikes, but this Ibis is kind of a, I don't know what you want to call it, maybe a boutique bike. Maybe that's not the right word, but it's one of those you know, maybe less produced bike, but it does come with some amazing components, like a lot of the FOXFACTORY parts. Again, I love this bike. That saddle is also amazing. Coming from my last bike, that last saddle felt like sitting on a cinder block, and this thing feels like sitting on a MyPillow, or you know, something real nice. So that's the bike, guys. Let me know what you think. Also, I wanted to get your guys' opinion about shoes. So I've always rocked, you know, some Vans, but as you can see, this one here is a little hungry. I've always rocked Vans on my bikes when I ride. Some people say that I shouldn't do that because they're too, I don't know, what's the word? Not as stiff, I guess, and my foot would kind of curve over the pedal, which is true. These one-up pedals are pretty wide, and I have a 14, so as you can imagine, that kind of curved, what's the analogy? Maybe like a bird foot, right? When it sits on a perch, how its foot is kind of curled up like that. Essentially, that's kind of what your foot is doing with some shoes like these, like Vans or something. So let me know what you think. What do you guys ride with? Are Vans good? The other thing I thought about are like turf shoes for sports, either baseball turf shoes or soccer turf shoes. You know, those little kind of cleat coach looking shoes that have the little spikes on the bottom. Those seem to be pretty cool too. Plus, you know, if you need to get down and, you know, walk your bike up a steep hill that you're just not ready for, that should give you pretty good traction. As far as going with, you know, a high-end specified mountain bike shoe, I just can't justify spending that much money on shoes. Bikes, that's another story. But the shoes, get out of here. There's a big tarantula hawk flying around my face. Yeah, just let me know what you guys think. Again, this is my 23 Ibis Ripmo. This is an XL frame, and this is the Bruce Banner color pattern 29er. Let me know what you think, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.